Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is the Apostate Prophet. I hope you're having a fantastic day or night or whatever it is, whatever you do over there, wherever you are. I'm live today. Again, I've been live so much these days. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. I'm on the one hand, I'm saying I'm so busy. I have no time for anything. On the other hand, I'm scheduling live streams, debates, and everything left and right. I'm insane. I don't know what's going on. But I wanted to do this live stream spontaneously today. I thought we have to do this. And I'm here today, finally, with somebody that I have been wanting to speak to for quite a while. And that is Aisha, or Infidel Noodle. Hi, Infidel Noodle. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, AP. How are you?
Good, thank you. It's so nice how we refer to each other by our Infidel Noodle AP. But do you want me to call you? Do you want me to call you Infidel Noodle, or do you want me to call you Noodle or Aisha? What do you want me to do?
I think you should call me Aisha so that we can piss off all the people who say I don't deserve this name.
Oh, okay. That's fantastic. That completely works for me. So Aisha, I'll call you Aisha. I don't know. I was thinking of making some dumb noodle jokes like these Dawah guys have been recently making, but I'll just call you Aisha. So you are in where are you?
I'm in Australia.
You're in Australia, so it's morning for you over there right now, and it's the next day. For me, it's evening, almost night right now. That's very funny. So where are you active mostly with your activism?
So at the moment, at the moment I'm using TikTok probably more than any other platform, but I have just started with my own YouTube channel. So I just recently did a live interview with a former imam, which was quite interesting. And I'm also on Twitter as well.
Okay, I love the accent. So you just started a YouTube channel. I actually discovered that. I saw that you did that, so I put the link to that into the description. Everybody, if you want to go into the description, you will find a link to Aisha's new channel. She has just started a YouTube channel, has posted her first video, which is a live stream with a former imam, a very important, very interesting conversation. I also have been following Aisha's work for quite some time. She's been mostly active on TikTok, which is kind of a platform that I'm not very familiar with, but occasionally check out. It's good that some people do something there at least. And I believe that Aisha will do a lot of great work here on YouTube as well. So please check that out, subscribe, support these people everywhere. Yeah.
And thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. That's so we don't want this to be a very long stream. We just want to talk about some things that I think are very funny and very interesting. And that concerns our dear friend, Ali Dawah, who has been going around insulting people, threatening people, giving death sentences about people left and right, harassing people all the time. And he approached you recently on TikTok, right? Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, so Ali Dawah recently joined TikTok, I think probably about a couple of months ago. And one of the first videos that he decided to put out was a debate offer to me, which I was quite excited about, actually. I thought, what a great opportunity. Unfortunately, on the day that he released his video, I had an incident with my address being doxed and leaked online. And there was a lot of stuff going on at the time in terms of ex-Muslims being arrested and all this sort of stuff. It was also between the Christmas and New Year period. So I was quite busy. But eventually I was able to film a response to Ali Dawah. I told him that I would absolutely love to debate him, and I set out some very clear conditions for him to consider and go over. So that was fun. And then things got a little bit interesting. He initially said that he agreed to all my terms and conditions, which was great. But then, unfortunately, he decided that instead of the debate taking place on YouTube, which was actually his initial suggestion, he wanted it to happen on TikTok. So very politely, I explained to Ali Dawah, look, I understand that you're new to the TikTok scene. This is not an appropriate platform to host a debate. Why don't we go with your suggestion, Ali Dawah, which you put forward, and do it on YouTube? Then he said, no. this is my final offer, Noodle. Let's do it on Zoom. And I said, no, Ali. I was very clear about the conditions. It's going to happen on YouTube on a third-party channel. These aren't obscure terms and conditions. You can either say yes or you can walk away. And so while these conversations were taking place, Ali Dawah decided to create, it was, I think, about 12 TikTok videos about me.
Wow.
Where he made, he was very interested in me, actually. And he made some interesting commentary about chicken noodles and all sorts of middle grade insults, which I thought was quite interesting. Anyway, so eventually he said yes, kind of. And I said, okay, great. I found a third-party channel. Give me your email address and we'll set it up. So I did that. I put forward several dates for Ali Dawah. I reiterated all the rules in writing for him. And instead of acknowledging that I'd put forward a date, I also put forward a backup date, actually. He ignored all of that and started saying, no, hang on, I want to change the rules. I want an open dialogue. And I, again, said, no, Ali, you already agreed to the rules. I don't want us talking over each other. So it's going to be a timed and structured debate. We're not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So then he said, oh, okay, no worries, that's fine. But you'll have to take your mask off. I want to see who I'm talking to. Yeah. The audacity of this man, because obviously if I was a niqabi woman, that conversation would not be taking place. Anyway, so I gave him one final opportunity. I said, look, I'm not really interested in this bizarre back and forth dialogue that you're dragging out. I would love to debate with you, Ali Dawah, but this is my final offer. So you can agree to the terms that I very explicitly laid out for you from the very beginning, or you can walk away. And he responded with this very bizarrely worded email talking about chicken noodles and talking about me running away from the debate. And once again, he reiterated that I need to take my mask off because I don't have a good reason to wear a mask. It's not like there are proud terrorists who believe that I deserve to be killed for leaving Islam or anything like that, of course. Anyway, so then I just went, okay, look, I'm not actually going to respond to this. You clearly aren't interested in this discussion. You're interested in wasting my time and slandering me. I blocked him on TikTok. And then he started sending his TikToks to me through Twitter DMs. So I had to block him on Twitter too. Yeah, it was very, very strange. I believe he's still making TikToks about me, actually. But anyway.
Obsessive, man.
I know, very obsessive. And I said to him, Ali, I'm not going to become your second wife. Like, this obsessive behavior, it needs to stop. It's just not going to happen, buddy. Okay? That pube beard, I'm not into it. It's not happening. So, yeah, in a nutshell, that was my encounter with Ali Dawah.
Man. I don't know. I made so many notes now. It's like, I blocked Ali Dawah too. Ali Dawah is the only known Muslim apologist that I have actually blocked on Twitter. I didn't block anybody else. I didn't block all those people. What are they called? I don't know, Mojab, Farid, and all these people. I didn't block any of them because I want them to be able to contact me to possibly tell me that they want to agree to an actual structured debate with me. But I did block Ali Dawah because it's just unbearable. It's like there were days where I wake up in the morning and I have messages from Ali Dawah. Like, what the hell is this? And I checked the messages and it says stuff like pusillanimous, want to have sex with your son. Like, what the hell, man? So I just forwarded that stuff to authorities and said, hey, I won't put up with this nonsense. Talk about me whatever you want, just don't text me. So I blocked him. And it is weird. This guy has he's extremely childish. He makes jokes about you that resemble jokes that I made when I was in 8th grade. Into that, he mixes extremely ridiculously disgusting stuff, disgusting sexual suggestions and all that. I don't know. There's something terribly wrong with this guy. And
I know. It's really concerning.
Yeah. I actually had an encounter with him too. He made an offer to me, said he would, I should come to Speaker's Corner and he would smash me. He would buy my tickets and he would smash me at Speaker's Corner. And I said no. I I thank you for this opportunity, but I don't want to do that. But if you want to have a debate with me, I would love to agree to have a debate on a third-party platform, have rules. Each speaker gets their own time. We don't speak to each other. We speak to the crowd and this and that. But he didn't accept it. And eventually he even claimed that I was scared of him and ran from him. So, and it looks like he pretty much did the same thing with you. And I don't know, since he approached the whole thing with "I will smash you," I still think there's something weird about the whole thing anyway. What's funny is that as a follow-up, I also made him a debate offer afterward, and he basically said something like, that I should not be taken seriously anymore. I should not be given a platform because I have disrespected Islam and disrespected the Quran and Muhammad, and I'm an enemy of Islam. But then he came to you, although you did the same things, expecting that you would, of course, reject his debate offer. But then you accepted it, and then he started making up numerous excuses to wiggle himself out of it, to eventually then again claim that it was you who does not agree to debate with him. It is ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah. I think, I don't think he was expecting me to say yes. I think that kind of caught him off guard a little bit. So he was like, shit, I need to come up with some excuses to wriggle my way out of this. I'm kind of panicking right now. You should be panicking. Anyway. So yeah, it was interesting, Ridwan. The videos that he made about me, he would hashtag things like janaza. For people who don't know, that means funeral in Arabic. Like he's just, he's so weird. He's such a strange guy. I'm a little bit worried about him actually.
He has a thing. I mean, I would, if I wanted to embarrass him, although he would do this, I would totally pull up some thing that he wrote on one of his YouTube videos once, how he struggled with sex and sexual frustration all his life, and now he's out there and all that. And he has this thing. He has this extremely obsessive attitude when it comes to women. You will see that if he decides to make a specific video, a detailed video about a specific person, he usually chooses some random woman and tries to tell these women how to dress and not to speak about this, not to do that, and tries to give advice to sisters. I think he's just in this weird world where he thinks of women as lesser humans who are, second-class citizens who are, of course, weaker and dumber because that's what his prophet teaches him. And he sees himself as this powerful, pious Muslim man who should be going out there and who should be going after all these women. But then when a woman actually gives him a response and says, yeah, come, let's debate, then he's suddenly completely shocked, caught off guard, as you said, and tries to wiggle out of it. It's that is who he is. What was the kind of stuff that he said in his TikTok videos? Was it just like attempting to refute stuff that you make, or?
Yeah, I think so. Look, it was kind of difficult for me to make my way through them because that voice and the constant reiteration of the yeah, it was kind of like, oh my goodness, I really can't tolerate this. This is extremely frustrating and ridiculous. One of them I thought was very interesting. He actually got someone to film him in a shopping center, like at a grocery store, and he was picking up packets of noodles and trying to make some noodle joke. I don't know. This man is in his 40s. This man is a father. I mean, he's got a child, and he's out here filming these very bizarre TikToks with these, they're not even good middle school jokes. They're like the bad quality ones, the ones that people don't laugh at. He reminds me of the kid at school who gets bullied all the time and no one wants to spend time with him. Poor guy.
You know what the weird thing is, though? I saw that he was making those very cringe-worthy noodle jokes, and I was like, dude, what the hell, man? Stop it with this idiotic, childish humor. But then you go into his comment section, and you see that his fans are like, ha, 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 I'm laughing so hard right now, noodle, ha, 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 ha. Like, they actually find that stuff funny. And he's like, he's in his 30, 40, whatever he is, and he's just appealing to this extremely, I don't want to insult people who follow somebody online, but to an audience that clearly is not really qualified to judge all the stuff that we are talking about when it comes to Islam. So it's very interesting who this guy appeals to.
Yeah, look, I think it's quite, if you actually scroll through the comment sections on his videos, you can get the impression quite easily that his audience are very young. I mean, at least that's what I would assume. I'm a little bit concerned if they're not young, then that's a whole other issue. But they certainly seem to be, you know, teenagers. And that's definitely the impression I get from the private messages they like to send me every single day and the hundreds of fake accounts they create. I mean, I would assume that only a child has that sort of time on their hands, right?
I assume you get a lot of terrible insults, massive trolling, threats, something like if I see you, I will do whatever, this and that, right? You probably get
Yes,
a lot of really bad stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting, Ridvan. These people have a very strange way of defending and promoting their religion. Apparently, an effective way to achieve that is to send someone death and rape threats every day. I've never heard of that before. I wonder if that's a tactic that ex-Muslims should start considering.
No. That's a very interesting suggestion. But
you should try it sometime.
That is messed up. No, seriously. What I think is, I had my fair share of very crazy stuff that I received from people who are probably users that are similar to people who nowadays use TikTok. I started on Instagram, and I would get so many messages every day that were terribly, I mean, unspeakably stupid and filthy, disgusting, and I can't even imagine what you get as a woman. I mean, we all know people like us, people who experienced Islamic culture, people who experienced Muslim society, know how a woman is perceived and judged in Muslim societies. And if you then, as a woman, go out and openly speak about this religion and openly speak critically, openly express your freedom, you are probably getting a lot of stuff that I don't even want to imagine, that no one here wants to imagine, probably.
Yeah, I've tried to post like a compilation of screenshots of some of that stuff on TikTok, and they actually won't allow me. They take it down for harassment and hate speech. They won't let me share that to the world because it is so vile and disgusting. So that's fun. I just get to keep it all to myself.
You know what I suggest? You have my platform available, my YouTube channel. You should take all these beautiful comments that you receive on TikTok, compile them as a video, and show them and to read them out loud. Make a long video, and I will gladly post it on my YouTube channel, just to show the wonderful, beautiful, and peaceful face of Islam, and its wonderfully exemplary treatment and respect of women. So you totally have my platform available if you ever want to do that.
Thank you. That could be very interesting. I think people would be quite shocked to see the extent that some of these people go to.
Yeah. Surprised how that stuff comes from a religion of peace. It's ridiculous that he actually wanted to have a debate with you on TikTok. How the hell do you have a debate on TikTok?
You don't. Look, I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that it's his age. I mean, look, TikTok, people of that age don't usually use TikTok. Even I'm a little bit old for TikTok. So I will give him the benefit of the doubt in that sense. But then he also suggested Zoom, which I thought was quite strange. Anyway, yeah, strange guy.
Very, very strange guy. They have this thing. I mean, I have challenged all these people, all these Muslim apologists, to actually accept my offer and have real debates with me. Because there has never been a debate, an actual structured formal debate between Muslim apologists and an ex-Muslim. And I thought, hey, if I already have this platform, I could be the first who actually has these debates with these people. But they don't do that. They will not accept formal debates structured where we have time allocated to us, where we speak freely and don't have to insult and bash each other, and where we do that on a third-party platform. They simply do not want to accept that, and I will push them until they come to accept that. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for all these people to accept that offer. I'm waiting for these people to approach me with that with that offer. All they do is come like this to you in such deceptive and very stupid ways, or to trick me into some podcast and ambush me, or stuff like that, and then declare victory. They, for some reason, they do not want to have this debate with us. And I'm not even saying that that there is something great about us which intimidates them. I'm not even saying that I'm too good, which is why they are scared of me. I just think that there is something that they are scared of when it comes to hosting ex-Muslims and speaking to ex-Muslims one-on-one in a debate in front of the whole world. They just do not want to do that. And instead they resort to extreme dishonesty. Very
Exactly.
easily.
Yep. That's their superpower. Dishonesty, manipulation, deception, screaming over people. That's how they get their point across.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's how they are. That's how they are. But yeah, I'm still waiting. I am still here waiting for all these people to accept my debate offer. They made one to you. You accepted it. They went away. It's really ridiculous. I mean, they don't exactly make Islam look very good here. They are supposed to be these Dawah people who are supposed to save Islam's image in the world and spread it to other people. But
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll live to see the day. I really hope so. I think it would be such a great opportunity if any one of these Dawah boys would finally agree to a debate with you. I know that I've certainly been waiting to see that for a long time. But yeah, all we've seen so far is these strange sort of ambush attempts, which I just don't understand that. I don't get. It just makes you look dishonest when you approach someone in that way. You'd think that would be obvious.
Yeah, and then say stuff like, "Oh, you're scared of me. They're scared of me. Don't be scared. Don't be scared." That's exactly why I picked this thumbnail today, to simply respond to them in their own language, but they will not even understand that. What is funny is I noticed at some point that you said something about how people like Ali Dawah would want people like you and me killed and executed. And he then dismissed that as victim playing and something like that. But then you gave him the response by just posting the video in which he clearly said that apostates deserve to be executed, right? Did I get that right?
Yes. Do you know the funny thing about that is he made this response video to me basically saying, "Oh, no one wants to kill you. You're just victim blaming." And then when I showed that clip of him, the infamous "We're proud of that clip," he's wearing the same shirt in both clips. Like it just, like, does this guy? I don't know. I don't understand the intention and the motives. Like, dude, you're literally wearing the same shirt. Is that not you right there saying I deserve to be killed? Come on.
It's the same face. You can't miss it. I mean, not the same voice.
With the same voice.
Let's not even come to the voice. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah.
I know, it's like his voice goes through puberty 10 times in every sentence that he speaks. It's so poor guy, man.
Yeah, so he wants us killed. We blocked him. We did a lot of good stuff for ourselves. Many people have been asking you. I wanted to ask you anyway. You're wearing a mask, right? And you're not wearing the mask for health purposes or sanitary purposes or any of that. You're wearing it for privacy, right?
Yes. I think in the face of individuals like Ali Dawah, who will very publicly and proudly exclaim that I am worthy of execution simply for my disbelief in Islam and my criticism of Islam, I would hope that it would be fairly obvious to people why I choose to protect my identity. If not, then I really can't help you with that. I mean,
and do you plan on ever, taking it off, making yourself more public, or do you, for now, want to stick with the privacy because you feel better about it? I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's just going to be inevitable at some point. There are people who just are so desperate to see what I look like without a mask that they Photoshop the bottom half of my face using like Taylor Swift's face, saying that it's me. Look, I wish I looked like that, but I don't. Sorry to disappoint you. Or there's this guy in Pakistan. He's very obsessed. I don't know what is going on with him, but he went through all my old videos that I deleted. I don't even know how he found them, and he like photoshopped my face. Like he took snippets of my face from different clips and tried to Photoshop it. So it is inevitable. They are trying their very, very best, poor little things. They're very obsessed with what I potentially look like. So yeah, I think one day I will give in and give them what they're asking for. Sure.
That's amazing. We're all excited for a face reveal. I'm personally very excited to see that happen. Until then, we just have to build up the tension here and
Exactly.
let those people put Taylor Swift on your face.
Yes. We'll just have to roll with that face for now.
That is so weird. All the kinds of things that people do. I don't know. It is insane. As a reminder, again, everybody, I put Aisha made her own YouTube channel where she will hopefully be active. She posted her first video. I put the link to her YouTube channel into the description. I will also put it into the pinned comment. I would like to support Aisha in what she's doing. I think she can contribute a lot to what we are doing, to what I am doing, to this change that we are wanting to bring, to this emancipation from Islam, to enlightening people about what Islam is. I would love to hear more about your story in general. I will also love to have you on here again to talk specifically about that, to talk about you personally. We just agreed that we would have this very brief discussion today about what happened with Ali Dawah. I will quickly go into some super chats, but before that, do you think that what do you think Ali Dawah's reaction to this will be? Do you think? I bet that he's already watching this right now. Hello, Ali Dawah, by the way.
Hi, Ali Dawah. I hope you're well. I hope you're proud. Yeah, look, I think he certainly likes when people speak about him, especially you and I. I mean, he's certainly got this very obvious obsession with the two of us. So this will be like a wet dream for him. I don't know. And he will probably, he'll probably make some sort of interesting response video where he calls you, what is that word? Pusillanimous or whatever it is that he calls you.
Pusillanimous. It's so stupid. That is actually an old word that means something like I don't know, coward or something like that. And the genius Mojab came up with the idea to use that word because they are not supposed to say pussy, because that is immoral and offensive, and they want to say pusillanimous instead, because that is a word which does not mean the same, and they want to feminize us and dehumanize us and humiliate us, and they want to trick Allah by not saying the bad word but picking this good word instead and saying that to us. It's so dumb. I don't know.
So funny. I was always taught in Islam that Allah will judge us based off of our intentions.
Right.
But anyway,
it is weird. I assume that you were not part of a Salafi or traditionalist upbringing or anything like that, right? I mean,
I'm from a Sunni upbringing.
Yeah, a regular Sunni. So I was mainly from a Turkish Sunni Hanafi or Sufi background, and we have people generally have a very different approach to the morality of Islam than these people have. With people like these, who are these hardcore traditionalists and fundamentalists, they will actually refer to old scholars from the Middle Ages to find some opinion piece about what you are allowed to do in Islam and not allowed to do in Islam, and then they will actually come after us and attack you with rape implications and threats. They will attack me, my mother, my wife, my sister, and all that with sexual harassment, sexual implications. And you would think, I as a former Muslim think, well, I would have never done that as a Muslim, as a religious religious Muslim who takes his religion seriously. But they do that by saying they are our enemies, the enemies of Islam, and based on this certain text from an Islamic scholar who lived in the 14th century, who said that this companion of Muhammad insulted the enemies of Islam by mentioning their sexual, by mentioning their private parts. This means that I am also allowed to do this, which is why I will insult apostate prophet's sister. That's what these people do. It's so absurdly wicked and idiotic.
Yeah. There's just no logic involved in that reasoning and in that approach. There's as much logic involved in that as there is in believing that someone flew to heaven on a donkey. So I don't really know why we were expecting much more from them, Ridwan.
I know. It's just, the thing is, I always try to have this optimism and this trust in humanity, but whenever I engage with these people, I lose that. It's like I'm completely out of it almost. So, ever since
I feel the same. They really bring out the worst in us, don't they?
Yeah. I know. I sometimes I really sit down and I think, okay, these people are really corrupting my sense of, my judgment and my understanding of goodness and this and that. I should just lean back, remember what kind of a person I want to be, calm down, not interact with these people for a while, just be good. But it's just so horrible what kind of terrible mentality these people drag us into. It's really insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. I hope Ali Dawah likes this stream. Yeah, and I hope he will give a response to this. Yeah, no, and yeah, and we'll be watching, and we're proud of that. Yeah. Quickly, some super chats. PZ made a super sticker with a cool, what is that? Some animal, I don't know, but I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Julie Mora. Thank you, Julie, for being here again. It's nice to see you here. Made a super chat and said, "Love you, AP. Much blessings." Thank you so much. I appreciate it. 4MM4D became a member of the channel by paying $5. You can become a member of the channel. You don't have to go out and wage war and kill people or marry children, marry 12 people and all that. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You just pay $5 and you become a member of the channel, and thereby you are called a prophet. It's that easy. So congratulations to 4MM4D and welcome. TT made a super chat without adding any comment. PZ made another super chat saying the Chuckle brothers don't debate with those who can expose their hypocrisy and unintelligence. Exactly. Very well put. Hindu Historian made a super chat without adding anything. And finally, Stefan Milojevic, who is always here, thank you, said, "Hey AP, is this real Cenk Hoxha biceps or thumbnail? Not gay, but he looks really strong." No, that's actually his real arm, and those are actually real muscles. So Cenk Hoxha is a Turkish ex-Muslim who lives in the UK, who recently came out to his large Turkish audience, and I will have him over on Friday, and I will speak to him on Friday. But yeah, so that's real. Okay. Aisha, thank you so much for coming. I hope I will have you back again for a private conversation for a conversation about you and your background and why you left Islam and all that. I think it would be very interesting, and I hope you're excited about that too, just as much as I
am. Thank you. I would be honored to speak with you. I've been watching your content for a very long time now, and so having this opportunity, I was a little bit starstruck, if I must admit. So thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I've really enjoyed it. And I hope Ali enjoyed it too. He's the star of the show, of course.
he is the star. He is the star. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just a little guy, but thank you. It's an honor to have you here. It's makes me happy. Thank you so much for coming again, Aisha. I will see you again. Finally, here is a little super sticker by Murtad Skeptic, who said, "Next time, see you next time." Someone said, "What kind of headphones do you have, Apostate Prophet?" These are Audio Technica headphones. Don't ask me about the model. I have no idea, but they're very nice for studio settings. Okay, thank you, Aisha. Thank you for joining me. Hope to speak to you again. Everybody, thanks for joining. I will be back quite soon, probably tomorrow. If not, then definitely on Friday. Hope to see you again, everybody. Have a fantastic day as always, and stay away from the thing. No, stay away from Islam.
Stay away from Islam, yeah?
Oh yeah, stay away from Islam. Yeah, that was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
bye everybody.